Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another edition of the Cozy Podcast. Here with my man, some Messiah, Nuke, my girl Bria, co-hosting. You feel me?
Hey.
Yeah. So today we back in the crib playing another game, playing Connect 4. You feel me? Starting off here, Zaya versus Nuke. Really anticipated matchup right here.
Yeah, you know it is, bro. He already know it is. You know how I get up when he's playing me and him, bro. Like, I ain't gonna play no games.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna play no games.
Remember what I told you from the last game when we played dominoes? Don't focus on winning. Just play.
Nah, it's Zaya K. Every time we play against each other, it's Zaya K. Like, you
Shit, I
bugging.
might get this dub.
About to bust his ass like you did in dominoes.
nah, but a lot been going on recently. So how y'all been? You feel me? As of late.
Shit.
I've been chilling. Nothing really changed. Work, sleep, podcast with the gang. And that's pretty much it.
Word. Shit, I've been alright too. I've been good. Focus on getting my mental strong.
Yeah.
You know, just balancing out, having a balance with certain type of music, food, making sure I work out. Now I could bang out like 30 push-ups regular because I haven't worked out in a minute. So you know when you do it, like you be feeling a little, you be like, I'm weak as a motherfucker. And then when you keep doing, you be like, damn.
That shit really
that
be
shit don't
nuts.
hurt yet. And then that's where I'm at right now. It don't hurt yet.
Oh my
Still.
god, I ain't did push-ups in so long. Last time I tried to do a push-up, bro, I couldn't even hold my body weight. That's how much I gained since I stopped running track.
That's in the regular everyday little shit that could get you mad. But other than that, I've been good. I don't be complaining about anything that happened. Yeah, and if something serious do happen, then I not even try. I just go as if it's not that serious, or I try to forget it. I don't really try to mourn over things that happen for real, because then it's gonna fuck up what I got going on, or mess with how I'm already feeling about a certain situation and everything. Because you know things happen and
you can't dwell on things for too long.
It is what it is.
Emotion,
You
so
get what you get.
just learn how to master myself. And it's 2022. 22 is the master builder, so it's that time of year. And I'm seeing a lot of people say the same thing. Like even before 2022 started, when Hollywood was asking people all that, what's your plans for the new year? Everybody was basically saying what everyone doing right now, getting themselves together, getting more money, getting themselves in a better position financially, mentally, everything. So that's the vibe right now, you know. So
yeah, we're really walking in our manifestation right now. That's what we was talking about last night. Like how everything we said a couple months ago really happened. Like last night, how we went on that dinner. Like me and Zai was talking about that like a couple months ago. Like we're gonna be at a table talking about business plans. Like that shit really came into fruition. That's just one of many. You feel me?
Exactly.
So, how you been though, Noop?
Shit, I've been really cool, just cooling. Like I just been busting my ass at work. If I'm not at work, I'm at the crib or at my cousin's crib, just cooling. Just trying to lay low, you feel me? Stay calm, collected. Other than that, shit, I'm over here doing podcasts, like living life. We're getting this bread up for real.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas got shit to do in the future.
Yeah.
What about you, Bria? You they're quiet.
Oh. I got caught slipping a few days ago, but I'm back now.
I'm back in them, man.
Back and I'm better. No nigga cooler than the cooler. I'm straight now. Like Zaya said, can't let nobody fuck up your flow. Niggas fucked up my flow for a split second, but then I sat there and I thought about it and I was like, this shit really don't even matter. Like, and it won't matter in like 6 months because I'm gonna be in a better position. So I'm just like, don't even stress this shit. So now I'm back. I know how to move forward. I know what to do to make sure it don't happen again. So I'm chilling now.
Yeah, man. All we can do right now is just continue to make moves that's gonna better ourselves. Who? Nah, Zion, I hope you don't let him.
I
Oh,
see
you
what,
ready?
I see what Nuke doing. I see what he doing.
Nah, Connect 4 be getting low.
I see what he doing.
Connect 4 be getting intense, yo.
I lost enough Connect 4 games in my life
I
at
suck
like
at Connect
9
4,
years old to know the strategies. This is like the live version of tic-tac-toe.
I was about to say in my head, I'm like, I could do good with tic-tac-toe, but this shit, nah.
I could do this. I could do this. Trust and believe. Let me stop talking. I already know what's gonna happen. So when niggas start talking, that's when niggas start slipping.
I'm
niggas
saying
slipping.
you gotta stay focused.
The main objective is just to have fun. But shit, real shit though. How y'all feel about everything that's going on in Ukraine? Since we got the Ukraine colors right here.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even really been like tuning into the shit, but I seen some shit on Twitter where it was this whole uproar because Africans in Ukraine was getting denied to leave and shit. So then like calls and everything had to be made, and then they finally let the Africans get through so they could go to safety. So it's just like, even when you start to feel bad for a country, that country still be treating people of our skin color like shit. So it's like, do we really feel bad for you?
There's a lot going on. Now, it's too much going on for people to be worried about race still, but
like when you think about it, you be like, yo, that shit not tiring to you, like stressing other people about their skin color. It's just like,
you think it's really about skin color though?
Shit, I don't know. It could be something deeper, but on the surface level, yeah, I feel like it's just over the years, racism, slavery, skin color. What you think?
I think it's all about power and like the ego talking to you and you knowing that, well, you feeling that you're better than somebody, you feel me? And like, I guess, you feel me, you could put it as like teams or like, whatever you want to like look at it as perspective wise, but like if we over here, you feel me, we're gonna ride for us versus riding for somebody else
respectfully.
So it's like, but they just be
I had this one coworker tell me, he was like, during like Barack presidency, like when Barack became president, all that shit got like all that. It was still there, but it was kind of muted, like the racism and all that, because motherfuckers ain't have shit to say. It was like, we got a black president, which Barack, like, he black, but he ain't black, like, you feel me? He's mixed. But either way, it was somebody there that was darker, like us. So it was like, when he became president, you feel me, racism kind of like was muted and shit. But then when Trump came in, you feel me, everybody just went back to their old ways. So it's like...
say what you're saying?
Oh, no, you good.
I was going to say, I feel like they put a black face in our faces to get niggas to shut the hell up about certain situations.
Yeah, just to make us comfortable.
We gave y'all niggas Princess and the Frog. What else do you niggas want? Oh, a black this, a black that. Like, I just feel like they do that so we can shut up about stuff and forget about the things that really matter.
How you think it would have went if Hillary became president?
Probably not any better.
I don't even know.
Yeah, not.
I don't even think about
none
it.
None of these people like have their. It's not like a president is a random person who just went to college, got all these degrees, mad experience, became president. It's like a bloodline thing. You gotta be inducted into it. You gotta have ties to it. So they don't have a mind of their own. Everything. I don't even know if they even had their own personal lives for real. I don't even know if these are real people. But from what it seems like anything that they do in their personal lives, it's everything that they did before they were president, before they became president. So I've seen people talk about how
Not one. Next.
Damn, I don't even see it.
I know, it's all good. Next.
You read, right?
Yeah, next.
Word, I don't even see it either. Where the fuck you in at?
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Oh, you ain't put your last chip. I'm like, yo, ain't no motherfucking...
Nigga, I didn't even drop
it. I won.
Oh, I guess he's saying like either way, either move you make, he still won. It must be like a double.
It has to be right there.
So put it right there.
No, so you could put yours right there. No.
All right, go ahead. I won.
So he's saying he won. Either way, he won. It's another fucking rant somewhere.
It's in the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your money.
Yeah.
You want
Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Your money.
Stop playing with me. Yeah. You don't get no L's out here. Come on, man.
The winner play new.
Don't even
Winner play
might
new.
as well play each other. Y'all might as well just play each other.
Yeah.
I
Oh, Nuke and Bria?
Nah, y'all two.
No, that's what I'm saying. Me and Bria playing, and then the winner playing Nuke.
Oh.
I just want to
I ain't gonna talk no shit because I already said I ain't that connect.
7:45.
You look like
you want to rock paper
Candids.
scissors for the first move, or it don't matter?
Huh?
So you want to rock paper scissors for the first move, or it don't matter?
You can have it.
We love a gentleman. We love a gentleman.
What's been on y'all mind as of late, though?
Trying to understand what's going on in life.
One of those been on my mind. I'm a Knicks fan, bro.
Oh my God.
Like, for years, we've been sad, sorry, and like I thought we got it together last year, and this year it's just we backtracking. Like it's just unacceptable, bro. Like it's just too unacceptable, bro. Like we start games, we fight and all that, but we just don't know how to finish, bro. And then Julius Randle be looking booty, bro. Like
That's your man's.
it is my man. So I'm gonna keep riding behind him, you feel me? But it's like, damn, my nigga, like, at one point in time, you gotta, like, tighten the fuck up. You feel me?
Nah, chill.
Go ahead and make it move, man. Nah, man, when it comes to that basketball, I already know that, you feel me, it's deeper than black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's deeper than what the eyes can see, but a lot of people tied to that make the outcome of these games the outcome. That's all I can say.
Well, whatchamacallit, though? Niggas seen that Batman movie yesterday. Y'all fuck with it for real?
Yeah, that was my second time seeing it. Best Batman movie I've ever seen. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie.
it was valid. It was cool. It just lost me towards the end. I was getting confused, but
Like the riddles and all that?
nah, the riddles was tough. But towards the end, I was getting confused. I had asked Mom, like, I was like, wait, so it was like mad riddlers? Because remember how they all had the same mask? They was like, oh, that's his coat from online. I was like, oh, it makes sense because I was confused. But I ain't get what the whole, what the Riddler was trying to prove, like, oh, the city corrupt. Like, he did all that just to prove the city was corrupt. Like,
What you think, Hollywood?
Nah, yeah, it's like on some corruption shit, but it's like parallels to what's happening in real life. Like the whole thing with the Riddler's storming the election thing, that was supposed to mimic how that happened last year at the Capitol. Little shit like that. So it's just little like metaphors as far as like what these politicians be doing behind closed doors. Like they was just, you know, doing dirty work. So, and Bruce Wayne specifically, the whole thing was Bruce Wayne and the Riddler grew up in the same orphanage.
Yeah, that shit caught. I was like, what the fuck?
so wait, so who? The Riddler and who?
Bruce Wayne.
Oh, word.
Well, I don't know if they grew up in the same orphanage, but they were both orphans. It's just that Bruce Wayne was the rich orphan, and the guy was explaining like, oh, he's not
Like
a real
basically he
orphan.
switched up type shit?
No, he was a kid. His parents were tied to some of the fucked up shit that happened in Gotham, you feel me, in the city. So they was tied to some of the political bullshit.
Oh, word.
So,
Nah, they definitely incorporated like mad shit that we see today.
but I think the Riddler already know that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Nah, you peep how when he was in the jail and Batman thought that the Riddler had discovered his secret, and then he was like, oh, there's only one more person to get, and that's Bruce Wayne. He was like, oh, so you don't know who I am. But like he said, I feel like that nigga knew he just playing with him.
Nah, I think he just wanted him to say it.
Word.
So it's like it make it more believable. Like if I would have been, nah, you Bruce Wayne.
I thought they was gonna take his mask off and shit. I'm like, oh, like that's.
Nah,
how
You
it's
talking
gonna
about
end,
that
like,
one
niggas.
scene
He
when
was knocked out?
Yeah, the cops was in there. Yeah, that scene is tough, bro.
Nah,
He
no
got a
cap.
That scene is tough.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, oh, niggas like, yeah, I could charge you. Just hit a cop.
But
Man,
wait,
charge him for 3.
But
You
wait,
bugging. Like,
but
yeah,
wait,
turn
but
me
wait,
up.
I just got one. Was you up for like?
Yes, I
you
don't
was
do that to me.
Nah,
Don't do that to me.
I
Nah, don't do that to me.
You was asleep. You was asleep, my nigga. You
Nah,
was
we
asleep.
gotta let them know
You
that
was
we
asleep.
went at 11 o'clock at night
You
to
was
see the
asleep.
movie, and we just came from B-Dub, so like
But
we was fresh off some food.
But then
you feel me?
I had looked over and I thought y'all two was asleep because I was about to tap you like, yo, Zaya, you see this shit? But I'm like, I ain't want to wake him up. So I looked at New. I'm like, yo, that nigga just flew his car through the fucking fire. I was like, that shit.
Yeah.
He was in there gelling out that shit.
Bro.
When he was chasing the penguin and shit, I'm like, oh, that's a tough ass scene. That nigga shot. He thought he was safe. That nigga said,
I fucked him up. Next thing you know, you see that fat ass car. I'm like, oh, he's tight. He's
but
sticking.
it was tough how they introduced the Batmobile, like when he left the with the shootout and shit, and it was like, I was like, oh, it's about to go.
At first,
down.
I'm like, how the fuck? When did he even get in the fucking car?
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
I was when he was on the floor, knocked the fuck
But
out.
he's like the Undertaker, bro. He's
yo,
just a myth.
because I was thinking, I'm like, yo, they not gonna bring out the Batmobile, like, oh, we gonna, Batmobile shit,
like
but
a little
brought
rodent.
that shit out.
We not
like,
looking.
In the beginning, he said they think I'm in the shadows, but I am the shadows.
Facts.
Dude, he was.
You went?
Huh?
You
Nah, I ain't go
went?
yet.
Hit
He
them
just-
heavy ass
Facts.
boots, right?
Yeah, he won't playing around though.
He said,
I like the way they had him coming for real. He low key the best Batman. Not even low key. Yeah.
My only problem is I just can't get over the fact he was in Twilight and his chin really strong as hell.
nah,
like,
I was telling
that
Zaya,
shit-
I'm like, yo, like that
that
nigga
shit
aged
sharp.
like strong as hell, because I'm like, yo, Zaya, that don't even look like Robert Pattinson, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm like, that don't even
Wasn't
look
he a little
like him.
teenager or something in that movie though? Wasn't he a teenager in
Twilight
or something like that?
I thought he was a grown ass man in Twilight. I don't even know.
Nah, he was young. He was. Well, I mean, he was. I don't know if he was a teenager, but he definitely was young as hell. He looked the same though. To be honest with you, he just looked older.
And that nigga in the
He
end
aged good though.
that they killed, that's a nigga from Transformers.
What the fuck is going on here?
You know what I'm talking about? The nigga, the crazy nigga that's on the CIA in Transformers. That was him. I did not even peep that until like the last part of it. I'm like, what the fuck? This is him. I heard the accent. I'm like, oh, this nigga crazy, bro. This is a perfect role for him. Like,
Nah, but Batman, that movie, man.
nah, that shit was hard. It's just that it's long as hell too. Like,
But honestly, if you really sat down and watched the whole thing, like from beginning to end, you'll be like, dang. Because they was just peeling back layers with the riddles and shit. Like, he was figuring out the whole thing.
Facts.
And, like, the way they played the whole movie out was max, bro.
Where at the beginning when they was like, oh, how does a liar? It was like that first one. I forget what it is. And I was sitting there trying to figure that shit out. But then when they said the answer, I was like, yo, he lied still. I'm like, that's tough. Like, you could tell they thought that whole fucking movie out, top to bottom. That shit, bro.
nah, when old boy said fuck that, I about to get my head blown off.
Jamal, what did you do?
I'm like, yo, this nigga is a dumbass, bro. I was
He
like,
didn't want to give up them
Word
secrets,
up,
bro.
bro.
That's the
Like,
thing.
no, you about to have your head blown off? Like,
And that was proving the Riddler point too. Like, these government people is that corrupt. Like, they're really willing to die rather than tell what they done.
But nah, it was a good movie though. I recommend people to really go see that shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
that shit top 5.
Like right now type shit. Like right now. You fuck with his eye?
Yeah, the Batman shit was dope. That shit was alright. Yeah, I was fucking with it. I like the whole thought process behind it. All these movies that's coming out are all like significant to each other because they got that new Doctor Strange that's about to come out, and they just came out with that Batman shit. I mean, that Spider-Man thing not too long ago, and all the other stuff that's going on.
I ain't peeped that.
I was looking, I'm like, what's taking so long? He didn't see that shit?
Nah, the next movie I really want to go see
That's a dub.
is that Flash movie.
She on nuke now.
The Flash movie, just so you know, so you don't get confused, they're gonna have the Batman in that. But it's not gonna be the same Batman that you just saw.
So this Batman was like a one and done Batman?
Nah, this Batman is like, you know how the Joker was like his own movie, like his own like standalone universe type shit?
Yeah.
That's how this new Batman series is gonna be. Like, it ain't gonna be no tie-ins to no Justice League or nothing like that. It's just gonna be a Batman universe.
That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. DC, they need to just stick to making the movies like they make the Joker and Batman and shit. Like
yeah, the Joker and Batman, those two DC movies, I could say they did their thing on for real.
They need to make a Teen Titans.
Teen Titans? Didn't they already do that?
Yeah, but it wasn't like...
Not
No, they
a
only got a
movie.
live action. No.
You want a live action Teen Titans for real?
They already got one.
Oh.
Nah, they got a TV series,
Yeah.
but it's not a movie.
Not a live action movie, yeah. You want to go first? Or?
Nah, you go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Huh?
Damn.
Don't lack, man.
Come on, man. Remember that. Stay on 50.
So how y'all feeling a couple months into the new year? February just ended. Have y'all reached some of y'all goals that y'all set out? Or do y'all feel like y'all on the, you feel me, right path to reaching some of y'all goals?
I'm definitely on the right path right now. Most definitely.
My
I
goal
just-
is to save money.
Or
And that's hard because I like spending money. So I realized that I got to get myself in a position where I don't have to worry about saving money I could spend and not have to, worry about, what's
that's
coming
why-
next when I got money and shit.
that's why we hustling right now.
Exactly.
No cap. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I really been busting my ass at work. Like, my shift start at like 11. You see it. Like, I'll get there by like 8 o'clock most times. Clock in real quick, go crazy. Stay there. Then do my shift. After that, I'll do a little bit of the next shift. Go home. Do it all over again. Like,
You feel like the overnight shifts be making your body feel weird, like different?
most definitely.
Word, that should be fucking me up. I fucks with the hours, but like overall, like the toll it take on your body, that overnight shit really
That
like.
shit.
Cause like I be
treacherous.
more tired, and now that I'm like working harder as opposed to day shift, it's like my shit. I just be dummy tired, and my body be feeling weak. Cause like again, I'm iron deficient, so it's like that's how like blood flow circulates. So I got low blood flow, all that shit with the iron deficiency. So that should be having me burnt the fuck out. But
Yeah,
no,
but I feel like the overnight shift is like I like it because, like, for me personally, I went on you. For me personally, I don't really do nothing during the day. Like, you feel me?
that's what I'm saying.
And it's like at night, I don't like you see it, bro. I don't even go to sleep at night, so it was like might as well be on that clock getting it. You feel me? Shit, niggas
Hold up, I
23.
gotta calculate something real quick.
Yeah, do your thing, do your dirt. It was like, yeah, bro. It was like, might as well work hard now, so by the time you 30, we could somewhat be chilling. You feel me?
Of course, man. What about you, man? You feel like you're reaching some of your goals?
Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm on the right path to get to where I need to be. Honestly, I'm not even trying to do too much as of right now.
Oh, I bust your ass. I won. I think. Not yet.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh,
I feel
no.
like
Wait, hold on.
I just need to limit distractions. Just grind a little harder because I already feel it coming for myself. I know if I can see it, then it's already there. Truth be told, so like,
Cause you blowing my shit.
all I need to do now is just put the work in. Like, no pain, no gain. That goes for anything. So really, I'm trying to find that balance. Like Bria was said, since niggas like to spend money, you gotta find. And inflation is here, so you can't even put $10 in your tank no more. Honestly, the other day when you saw me put $10 in the tank, that's the last time I know I'm gonna be able to do that now. So now you gotta make more money. So you gotta be willing to, when you get bread, you gotta save it faster than you spending it. And I saw a man on Twitter say that shit. I really think it's that nigga who made throw some D's on that bitch. I really think that's him who said that shit on Twitter. I ran across that said that shit. But yeah, he was just talking about the inflation rate and shit like that. And then he was talking about people that hustle, like a lot of people that hustle or whatever you hustle. That's not in the tax bracket. He was saying like a lot of people not even bringing in like
too far out the frame.
Speaking on a lot of people not even bringing in like $15K a year. So if you really don't have a job and say you hustling or whatever, then it's best that in these times right now when everything's booming, to just take advantage of whatever situation you in, so that you don't have to be doubling back and stressing later on in life about, damn, I had this opportunity to do this, but I couldn't do that. Because we always hear the older generation speak on that, but they day and age wasn't as easy as it is today for us to do stuff. So we really have no excuses when you really think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of free time. I mean, look what we doing right now too. We chilling, playing Connect 4 and chatting. So at the end of the day, I mean, anything that you really want to do, you should be able to do it. We can all do it. And it's enough bread being printed and all of that for everybody to get theirs. So, you know.
Yeah, as long as we put our mind to it, you feel me?
Facts. I thought you said you won.
Really you gotta walk in your manifestations.
Yeah. But other than that, the year been straight so far. I'm ready to see what the rest of the year got to offer me for real. About to turn 23 soon, couple months. So I know that's gonna be a big milestone for me. Like, and then 2 years from now I'll be 25. So time is moving faster than I felt like it was moving when I was 15 or 9 and shit. I guess after I turned 18, it's been moving more rapidly. And it's crazy. I not keep seeing, but I be seeing people on Twitter say like, time hasn't been the same after 2017 and 2018 and 2019, and yeah, so whatever's going on in the unknown is making everything down here just move so fast to where a lot of people, and that's the thing about social media. I don't really feel like it's like, because to some extent I feel like social media is real life. So what people are posting on the media, even if it's only the good things, that's what they have. So you go on somebody's page and all they wearing designer and all that, that's them, that's their life, that's, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't feel like anyone should feel like they don't have anything going on because you don't have something else that someone has. Like, everyone else's story is different. Everyone else's journey is different while you're down here. Some people's down here strictly to be models, strictly to look good on social media, whatever it is. And that might, somebody wearing all design on Instagram, you going on their page seeing you, that might be the motivation you need to, you know what I'm saying, get stuff that you want. You know, somebody might like Balenciagas but don't have Balenciaga money, so they see their man's wearing it and they like, damn, I chill with him all day, so if I'm at him all day and he could get it, that mean I could get it too. And you know what I'm saying, that's a positive way to look at things. But I feel like at the same time, feeling like social media is a facade isn't all the way true, because then where would these people be getting this shit to post it to be a facade? Like, they have it. They might not have as much as they showing, but they have something to even post it to make it look like they have something. So I do fuck with social media OD, and I like how you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. So if you only want to use it to look at foolery, no one's stopping you. Could use that. If you want to look at it to strictly look at something that could better you, then you could do it. Like, it's really a great tool that we have, and social media can put you into places where you can't put yourself without having, you know what I'm saying, an Instagram or Twitter or whatever the case might be. And it can get you money. Like, you post something, somebody else from somewhere else might like your clothes, and now they buying your clothes all the way from
outside the
Nebraska
country
and stuff. Yeah, so it's really dope. I just feel like, and I don't even think the mundane stuff overrides the more important stuff on social media. I feel like that's really just truly on how you set up your platforms for real. Because like on Twitter, I rarely come across bullshit on there. I set up my timeline so it could be everything that I want to see. And if I see anything that I don't want to see, it's because I took the time out to go on another page to look at it. Like, and I know on these apps now, like on Twitter, they suggest a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, you probably don't. Somebody probably like, oh, I don't watch basketball. Why is basketball getting suggested to me? And I just feel like that's how the algorithms are. That's how life is. You know, they track us, they follow us, so they know who likes what. They know who likes what music and everything. So if they see you're a person who don't care about the media, entertainment, they gonna try to lure you in. They gonna be like, oh, the singer you like though just performed at the Super Bowl, and you gonna be like, okay, now I just watched the Super Bowl for the first time.
Twitter getting more aggressive with that algorithm. Yeah. Because you could like one tweet and it'd be like your whole timeline turn into that for like a whole day or a couple days. You feel me? So.
Yeah, really, it's just, I feel like social media is just there for it. Really, and I remember Spoken Reason saying this a long time ago. He was like, I think it was social media. He was saying like, remember when we was in 7th grade at the time or 8th grade? But remember when people would just post random stuff on social media? They'll just post their backyard. Just post the old school, they went to a random car. I remember Spoken Reasons saying, like, damn, it's crazy, because he was like, this is what social media was meant for. It was meant for you to explore and just show your experiences on the net, not post the Throwback Thursday before you wake up and brush your teeth in the morning. And shit, I just like certain things just got out of hand, and I feel like I don't like these people who make these apps and all that. They're not really controlling anything.
Once I drop my shit right here,
because we control everything. So if they make the algorithms to be a certain way, I feel like it's because we allowed it to be that way. We showed them that we okay with that.
Yeah.
So they just do everything off of the people's
like you reap what you sow type shit. You know what I mean?
But what do you think like shit went left out? Like,
I don't think it's nothing in the physical that went left. I think everything is going on in the unseen, and that's what's making the physical so bad.
You won, bro. Me and Zaya play, and then
you know this shit. I treat this shit just like 2K, but I stay on the sticks.
I feel like
stay on the sticks.
I feel like it's everything that's we not seeing that's making everything go crazy. Because honestly, let's be real.
Spiritual warfare going on.
How do we even know that there's a war going on? Do you know anybody who's in the military that's over there right now?
No, I think.
Do you know anybody personally?
Personally, nah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know anyone personally either, so I don't even know if it's real yet. That's what I mean. Like everything that's going on in the unknown affects everything that goes on in the known.
It's real though, cause I think Otto cousin over there. I don't know.
No, I'm saying yeah, it could be real, but what is real anyway? Because like I said last time, real is just like a movie real, and the movies are fake. They're just based off of situations in life that can happen to us. So we sit down to watch them. Like anybody could be Batman. Mm-hmm. That nigga doesn't even have no real. Like he's just a nigga who cares about the city, and he just wants to, you know, like.
That's why Batman is one of the best comic book heroes.
Just like what? Just like that. Just like Bates Motel, Euphoria. All of these shows is stuff. 13 Reasons Why. Mm-hmm. All of these shows is just stuff that actual people that we know go through, and they make movies based off of it. Every movie is based off a true story. There's no fiction. Fiction is stranger than truth. There's no fiction in all of that.
It's like, how the fuck do you think of some shit like that?
That's what I mean. Like,
is Stranger Things real?
Yeah, Stranger Things is most definitely real. That's what I was saying. When you take psychedelics, it opens your eyes to things like that. If you already have your mind expanded to a certain standpoint, because you
that's
can.
That's how they made Adventure Time off of psychs.
Yeah. See, because look, you can be a type of person that only like basketball, or only like, you know what I'm saying, the life of the Kardashians, and you eat psychedelics. Ain't gonna be nothing revelating to you about that shit. You just want to have giggles and have a good time because your mind isn't focused on, even though the shrooms are of, you could say, of otherly worlds or whatever, it have a certain type of information you can gain from it. Based on, I think everything is based on your DNA and your system. So when you swallow it, if certain shit isn't unlocked in you already, then it's gonna stay closed. Now the shrooms can help you see certain shit, but if you already not that type of person, not even care to have an open mind on shit, then you're just gonna have a good time and just be laughing, and it's gonna be that.
Same shit happened to me, yo.
Nah, that's a fact though, what he said.
Yeah, like, it's not gonna really help your situation. Niggas be like, some people take shrooms and don't realize nothing. Every time I took something like that, it was always something brought to me that I needed to know and that I could work on. And really, once you get to a certain point, you don't need to take them things anymore. Really, they're just there to, if you want, to guide you, to help you be able to understand what's going on in the hidden world a little bit better. But you can do all that on your own time if you're strong enough, really. There's people out there that know way, I don't know nothing. There's people out there that really know something without taking psychedelics, without doing any type of quote-unquote drugs or anything. So it's all based on you. Everyone's body is different. You might take psychedelics and, like, I done did it with somebody before, and we both took an 8, or I took 4 grams and they took an 8, and they didn't feel anything. And I was sitting down seeing, like, the back of the basement turn purple and all types of stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I was really getting, every time I take it, I was seeing stuff move in the dark and all of that, and I was feeling it, and I just sit there and be like, okay, I'm hip to it now, I'm aware, it's all energy, so if something wanted to attack me, it would do what it need to do. And then you just learn how to push and pull with certain things. And even with psychedelics, like, sometimes they have you feeling like you need to just relax, you need to just chill. Like, you might eat an eighth or whatever, and your body can't do nothing. Like, you just gotta lay down.
I feel like that's what I need.
Seek information.
I fucking can't relax.
Yeah,
shit. I'm always like thinking.
That's what I'm saying.
About shit that I don't need to be thinking about. Just replaying shit.
Nah, the smoking is not. It's not.
That shit. If anything, the Cause the thing is,
that
like
should
when
give
I
you anxiety, man.
that's what I'm saying. When I
Anxiety.
smoke weed, it's
You?
like I don't.
I'm being
No,
real.
with
Yeah,
me,
that should give
when
you.
I smoke, that's why when y'all ask me like, "Oh, you trying to smoke?" Nah, cause I don't like the way that shit make me feel. Like it don't. If anything, that shit make me
more.
That shit make me more conscious of like of the shit that I'm thinking about. It don't relax me. It just make me think even more.
Yeah.
Because it's like I can't feel my body, but I can feel I'm in control of like I don't know how I'm feeling inside. I guess you could say. So it's like when I smoke that shit, I just be thinking too much. I'm like nah, like I want to take something where that shit could just shut me off real quick, like.
That's why your heart be beating all fast and shit off of the weed and shit. But off of psychedelics, you don't feel none of that. All you feel is just what's going on inside of you. You feel more alive. You don't feel like yourself. Like you feel that, or you know that there's more to you that hasn't been told about yourself. And it's like the plants, the mushrooms are allowing you to get access from them of other shit that's out there that you were unaware to. So like everybody always say, oh, when you eat some mushrooms and look at yourself in the mirror, oh, you start feeling that way. It's because you're not real.
The only thing that's real is the mind.
Yeah, the body is fake. This is just for us to play around with right now. So, and that's a hard concept for people to understand because we spend so much time on perfecting this fake body.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I was watching this one guy. He was a teenager who did steroids. He was a bodybuilder. He was like, I think the whole thing about bodybuilding is obtaining an image that's impossible. So it's basically self-hate. Bodybuilders hate how they look, so they attain for a different image that's impossible. That's why some of them look too big. Some of them, like, they not all the way comfortable. You're never going to get that perfect glistening look that they try to portray. And even if you do, look what you got to do. You got to take steroids. You got to do this. You got to do that. So at the end of the day, it doesn't work in your favor at all, for real. So you just gotta be confident with yourself. All of this is about confidence too.
It's about being secure within yourself, man.
I've been seeing that a lot lately.
It goes back to how like women be trying to change their body and they like, and then like when they do it, people be in their comments like, oh, you changing your body because you trying to look like something for a man. It's like, oh, they be like, oh no, I changed it because I didn't like the way I look. Well, that's the problem. Like, why don't you like the way you look? I feel like when people say they don't like the way they look, that's because they think about how somebody else would receive it.
Yeah,
or somebody
I
else
just put it in the wrong hole by accident.
Or if somebody else would.
Because if I would have put it right there, then it would have helped me, and I was gonna.
You lost again. But. Yeah, I feel like all that BBL shit, that shit just because no matter what a woman says, that BBL shit is because they trying to look good for another man because they can't look good for themselves.
I don't understand, like.
Or even not another man, just for society. You know, I'm not even gonna say a man, like.
But I don't know. That shit be looking sloppy though somehow. Like, I don't know. You feel me?
That's what I be trying to say. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's what
I can't stop nobody from doing that. They want to do it at the end of the day. You feel me?
It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you get.
Like.
What song is that?
That's Drake.
So now who is it? Jamal and you? Yeah, cause y'all ain't play each other.
Yeah.
Keep getting rings, man. You feel me?
Okay. I suck at Connect 4. I said that from the jump.
Me too.
But
So.
Yeah. Yo, y'all want to know what I realized? Oh, go ahead.
No, go say.
Going back to like how Zaya said the mind is a powerful thing, and like the fucking shrooms sound like, I ain't gonna say it sound like something I need to try, but it sound like something like I want to try. Cause like I said, that weed shit, it don't really do nothing for me, but just give me even more anxiety. And the type of person that fuck out of here.
We gonna talk, man.
That shit really, cause that shit be making me feel weird. But like, and the type of person I am, it's just like I be thinking way too much, and I'll start like when I say it, like to the point where I can't even turn that shit off if I wanted to. So what I realized though is that I think I gotta get out more. Like the podcast that we did, I think the last time up here, I was like, oh, like I'm comfortable being my own company and shit. But I realized that when I am my own company, that's enabling me to think too much. Like when I'm out with people, exactly. That's when my shit is switched off. But when I'm in the room by myself and I'm just thinking, that shit, I just be thinking myself into like a fucking ditch. So it's like, I realized that it's pros and cons to being your own company.
And sometimes that's how depression start for people.
Exactly.
It don't even gotta be something negative. Exactly. It could just be them overthinking life in general.
And like and I had did that like the therapist shit like a few years ago because I went through depression. I feel like I haven't been clinically like fucking diagnosed with this shit, but I honestly think that I do suffer from it. Like it's here and there, but like you said, like when I'm cooped up in a room thinking too much, that's really how that shit come about. But when I'm out with people and I'm enjoying myself, I'll be good. So it's like when you alone with your thoughts, it be having pros and cons.
Because the world get a lot smaller. I mean, a lot bigger, I should say. And you become a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Stuck in it, man.
I used to go to therapy when I was younger.
I didn't really care for the therapy shit.
But this is all I did with the therapy. This right here, I promise you.
I tried therapy once in college.
Me too. I did too. Because I went through like a rough time and I did that shit, but I was just like, I ain't really feel comfortable opening up and talking to you know,
to a stranger about my problems.
Yeah, so then it's the part I just stopped going. I was like,
it wasn't even the stranger part. It was just the fact that
you saying
you could tell that like what really did it for me was at the end of it, it was just like, okay, like we could like schedule something like for next week type shit. Like, you know how they always try to get you to come back, and it's like at the end of it, they just like doing their job. You feel me? Just listening to you, but they not. It's like at the end of the day, it's not really gonna help. It's just like a venting session. You feel me?
And it's like that's why I stopped going because I'm like this shit really not helping me. I feel like I feel like it's up to me to get myself out the fucking, you know, depression, whatever I'm going through. It's
and that's
like
with
me talking,
anything in life.
It's like me talking. I could do that to anybody. I could, like, I don't need to talk to you. I could talk to Nuke. I could talk to you. I could talk to Zaya. Either way it go. You feel me? It's just simply talking and putting the shit in the air. But it's like, at the end of the day, when you go back home, you still thinking about this shit.
Yeah.
So, nah. I don't really. It may work for some people, but it's just not my coping style. I feel like I gotta turn my pain to champagne by myself.
Word.
I feel like I gotta turn my pain to champagne by myself.
Feel me?
Spoken like a true pimp, Rhea.
You already know.
Turn my pain to champagne.
I was listening to this song, right? I think it was Tory Lanez before I came here. And in the song, he was like, the pain ain't pumping through his heart no more, it's pumping through his veins. And I was like, yo, that shit sound hella tough. Because once the pain ain't in your heart no more and it's in your veins, that means you learn from it. Like, I ain't gonna say the pain make you, but it just...
It do build you.
You feel me?
It's character building.
You move smarter once the pain is redirected into your veins. I was like, yo, I had to play that shit back. I'm like, that shit tough. Word.
That's why this is hell for a reason. It's all meant for us to go through something. Because if you don't go through anything, then you're not going to know how to react when something comes up your way. Like, you have to go through something traumatizing or something that's really, like, eye-opening for you in order for you to get your shit together.
Facts.
Like, it's just bound to happen. That's why this shit is no good itself. And that's what the mushrooms open you up to. Open you up to the life that you really live in. Because everyone has just living in this illusion, and it's like, it's not good. You need to know where you are and what's going on around you. Even if you don't care, it's still good to know because it affects you in some type of way. So even if niggas said, oh, I don't really give a fuck about these fake ass words.
Oh shit, I'm not even in the camera.
It still has something to do with you because you got a car or whatever, and all that is affecting gas and everything else. But it's better to know too so that it won't get you tight. Because niggas get tight about everything. Oh, rent mad expensive, this mad expensive, that expensive. So you gotta find something to help you. To help you get your mind off of that. And it should be real, something real too. Instead of finding mediums to help you, like the whole therapist thing. I feel like a therapist can help somebody. Yeah. If you don't try to use that shit as a medium, as like try to use the therapist as what's gonna help you. You gotta understand that the therapist is a tool to get you to where you need to be. Because when I was younger and I went to the therapist, I didn't allow the therapist to help me because I didn't understand what was going on. I was only 7. But now that I'm older, I feel like if I was to go to a therapist now, I mean, I don't need to, but if I feel like if I was to go to one now, it would be cool. Like, I'll be able to talk to him or her about a lot of shit to just about mad shit, and I wouldn't expect them to even give me a solution. It's just sometimes I be wanting, or people just be wanting someone to talk to about shit. Know that someone's actually listening and want some feedback. Like, am I bugging right now? And if I'm bugging, how can I get myself out of that bugging stage? It's all about growth, and I feel like that's what therapists should be used for, to help ones go. If they don't have any consultations or someone to do that with them at home, because a lot of people is lacking support.
Not only that, like if you go, well, I learned in like psychology and all of that shit, and like if you ask a therapist, they'll tell you, I'm not here to help you get out of depression. I'm here to help you help yourself get out of depression. Therapists are not. Well, I don't know, like if they got like doctorates, whatever the case may be, but I just know that a therapist is not necessarily like a doctor for you to fucking fix it. A therapist just opens your eyes for you to help yourself. So, you feel me? But if you know that you could if you know that you could open your own eyes and help yourself, you don't need to go to a therapist. And I feel like that's why the therapist ain't work for me.
Yeah.
You won?
Hollywood won.
Oh, you see, you talk that shit too soon. You see what I'm saying? You do that every time. You talk your shit too soon and you just be slipping, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just a confident nigga, you feel me?
Sure.
You try to catch me slipping. That's what you try to do, man.
Oh, so
you
did
won.
Lose?
Nah, you try to say you won, so you thought I missed that
shit right there. See?
I try to fall all out.
Trying to play the mind games. That's crazy.
Damn, I was like,
Nah, yeah.
Oh, you lost?
Nah, the viewers gotta see that connect right there. You feel me? Boom.
Oh.
Dude.
GG.
Over.
But
You want yellow?
Did y'all know that fast food colors do something to our brain? Colors do something to our brain. That's why there's certain colors for certain things. That's why McDonald's is red and yellow. They hit certain chakras and certain nerves that make you hungry and shit. Yeah, I'm dead ass.
yeah, that color red. And yeah, we learned about that in like middle school.
I would say, because what you're saying, it sounds familiar, but I just can't. I just sound like gauge what you're talking about.
Shout out to that new Ally Dance.
Facts. What he say? Don't cap to me. Actually, don't talk to me. That shit go fucking crazy.
Shouts out to Ally Dance, dropping a video soon, you feel me?
You know what we should do?
What?
Once we all play each other, we should do like a fast connect for when niggas don't think. You put that shit anywhere and just see how it goes. I don't know. You said I'm playing for keeps. Nah, I'm about to just drop all that shit.
So how'd y'all feel about that the team dinner last night?
I was wavy, yo. Like, this nigga
shit
Zai
was
said
fun
you
as
had
hell.
3 of them things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if it's because I drink it, like, fast, but that one, yo, when I say I felt wavy, I was really wavy, bro. Like, I felt bad for the niggas behind us. I really felt like I was talking too much and too loud.
Don't cap to me. Actually, don't talk to me.
Nah, but yeah, man.
Nah, we need
It's
more
just
of
one
those.
of many. You feel me?
We need more of those, bro. That shit was a vibe. If you have not, bro, just go out to Buffalo Wild Wings with your squad,
Well, I
bro.
think
Like,
you
that
won.
shit gonna be a wave, bro. Just get drunk. If you over 21, bro. You feel me? That shit gonna be a wave.
Let's go.
Facts. I think you won.
Hey.
But well,
Everybody played each other.
it was cool. I'm just waiting for the I can say the vacation that we're doing. I'm just waiting for the Aggie Festival. What we doing? I finally get
This nigga
I
knew.
finally get to tag along because
Yo,
I miss
Britt,
like
I'm coming, my boy. I'm
Hey,
coming.
yo.
Just hold on real quick, alright? Salute.
Nah, I'm really hoping it's a motherfucking dance circle because I'm about to be in that bitch bugging. They gonna be like, yo, who that bitch's Jersey? What is you talking about?
I told.
What?
I'm telling
North
you.
Carolina means Jersey.
They
Like,
gonna-
fuck. Fuck.
Zaya, I need a part 2, yo.
And it's gonna be the whole
that
squad, bro.
Yo, nah, Zaya, I'm telling you, bro. I need a part 2. I need another. Yeah.
Spraying people down and shit.
Yo, bro, my son Zaya had it on lock. Bro, I promise you. Now if some female touch him, Bria, get him. Mika, mock him. Grab him.
You already know we don't play about my boys.
Yeah, we coming back prepared this time. You bugging.
Nah, yo, this time it's gonna be valid. The whole team sliding, bro.
God.
Niggas gonna have the merch on lock.
Facts. Yo, you make sure you get them out, bro.
Yeah, me.
Cozy in the front, my fucking name in the back. What with my Instagram? They stop playing. What? I'm gonna be in the look. Me in the camera, like, yo.
V-Long.
When that shit like V-Long.
V-Long.
I'm like, yo, why she standing in the back? What's it? She motherfucking shirt, nigga. Stop.
Do they know
playing.
it's V-Long? Do they know?
Nah, but yo, I actually got I got a dope idea for the shirts, bro. We'll talk about it off camera.
What, a cloud on it?
Nah, we're gonna talk about it after this, man. I got a dope ass idea for the shirts, bro.
Top secret.
Top secret.
Nah, but yo, yeah.
GS14 clearance, boy.
April 10th to the 17th. Yeah, we're gonna be down there. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna set up shop, sell the merch. We're gonna record and document the whole Aggie Fest, Spring Fest. You feel me? So we making movies and we making moves. You feel me? It's gonna be a good time.
Will you be able to show them like how it was last year, bro? Like, I don't
Yeah,
think they really know. Like, I think they got y'all gotta see it. Like, for real, y'all just gotta see it. Like, for what we talking about. Like, oh my god! And now that I know what I'm getting into this time, it's over. I didn't know what I was getting into. And I was bugging. I was bugging. I'm telling you. Now that I really know.
You know how people be playing games by themselves and like they like, I don't know, they get a kick out of that shit.
Yeah, that's when you really
this time, man. I'm just glad that Bria able to come down. You feel me?
Facts.
Oh my god, bro! Like, niggas don't understand.
Now it's like, you know what's crazy? We started this like a couple months ago, and now we really here. You feel me? About to go down south and do a whole business trip for real. And that shit just came and bloomed out of nowhere.
Facts.
Like, everything happened naturally, and it happened for a reason.
It all started with a team dinner, and now we all going.
Nah, but for real.
I already put it in my drawing, so when I see my boss one day, I'm about to be like, yo, prove this shit. You gonna prove it, cause he be on that shit.
I'm glad y'all niggas is fucking with the whole wave, man. Now we making real moves, cause after this Aggie Fest, it's gonna lead into the festival, like the whole. Cause once we go down there and set up shop and just get the whole feel of doing that shit every day down there for a week, it's gonna be easier for us to do it when we have our own festival. You feel me? This summer, so it's like,
yeah, we do got a festival coming
No,
up.
wait, where the festival at? Up here or?
in Jersey.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, I ain't gonna have no
it's
hours.
it's gonna be in Jersey.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Cool. You want to tell them about it now?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I still got plans.
Man, alright. Just know we got something, you feel me?
Yeah,
you
feel
Do
me?
you like feet? Cause like my ankles hurt. I
Do
need
you
the
like
elevator.
feet? You
Nah,
got a foot fetish,
cause
Bria?
Nah, cause my ankles, I got bad ankles, and them shits was starting to hurt. So I need the elevator.
Ankles.
You good, bro.
But yeah.
You say you got them cankles. How your ankles fucked up?
Running track for so long. I got bad knees, bad
You
ankles.
weren't running on the tips of your toes?
I did.
So how your ankles fucked up?
Because
Too much
all that
stress?
shit is connected.
That's trauma.
All that shit's connected.
Shit, bruh.
Cross country, that shit fucked up my knees. I got bad knees. My shit pop. My hip, my right hip, that shit pop. I turn the wrong way.
Yeah, I could
pop.
crack my ankle like
Yeah.
whenever
Go
What's
crazy.
your thoughts going into, Aggie Fest and then the festival and the rest of the year?
I am here to turn up with the crew, but also make moves, make connections, sell merch, get to know people, because you never know. It's definitely somebody in this world that's on the same, I ain't gonna say on the same journey, but trying to better themselves, trying to make connections too. Everybody trying to make connections, so you might come across somebody and just be like, oh shit, like I gotta take your phone number down because I might, need to hear from you in the future. So You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
definitely going down there to network.
Yes, sir.
Network and turn you can already, bro. I feel like the viewers can already tell who the fucking goofballs gonna beat down there, cause we already like.
Now me and Zion was talking about it. Like y'all two down there together is gonna be crazy because you was already going crazy.
Like I was going dummy. I'm telling him, yeah, my major computer science.
Get
like,
the fuck, yo, you was
God.
styling to him and shit.
Nah, I was making conversation.
Oh.
You feel me? I was wavy.
Styling, niggas styling.
I was
Niggas said
wavy.
computers.
Nah, they was having their own conversation. I want to be part of it. You bugging? Don't leave me out. I'm here to visit. You feel me?
You know what an algorithm is?
Mm-mm.
All it is just an equation.
Nope. I just know.
It's
I
just
made
an
those computer
equation.
science for a day.
Just shit and input it and boom.
How you feeling though about it?
Nah, yeah, that shit gonna be lit. I'm just about to get some more bread so that niggas can have more fun. Cause I was saying like, I was thinking about getting another rental so that niggas can be comfortable when we go down there. So we won't have to be all up in the same car, all up on niggas' backs.
Where it was like that, low like that last time.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. And niggas is old. Niggas is about to be 25 years old.
I need space.
So, like,
goddamn
that's how I
music
keep thinking.
control.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. I ain't getting no younger. So, it's all about being comfortable in whatever niggas is doing. Like, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, I might go to the store. And then he like, oh, but I'm trying to do this, but I'm trying to do that. Like, niggas not going through that no more. Like, so, I'm thinking about just getting a rental so niggas could be more comfortable while we down there. Yeah, but yeah, that shit gonna be fun.
That shit gonna come like that, bro. Like,
Fuck.
like, it's already March 5th. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, ain't today Mardi Gras, right? No,
I think
that's
that
in
shit
May.
happened.
Wait.
It was happening this past week.
Mardi Gras?
Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong though.
That sound, I don't know. I might
Hold on, let me
have
get that shit.
Nah, yeah,
What
that's
was Mardi Gras?
Where that at?
You know how you be looking.
No, see, I know
Yeah,
it
you know
wasn't
how
working.
you be looking at dates and you be like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
That
something
look
familiar about
yeah.
this date. I be doing that.
That's why I just go to
I be
my
looking at the
Cinco
date and
de
I be
Mayo or
like,
something?
yeah, I'm that. No, oh yeah, Mardi Gras was March 1st, for that shit back.
Yeah,
And then
but
My mom said New Orleans is a place to visit for real.
oh yeah, I heard that too. My
'Cause,
cousin
like,
went. I heard they mad nice out there.
Yeah, and they really get lit. Like, they really get lit.
Yeah, I put
Look.
on
Hey
this,
baby,
And Mom Duke say they get lit, alright?
what you doing over here,
feel me?
baby?
yeah, I'm
You
excited
ain't
for the
from here,
future,
baby.
man.
We gonna
Yeah,
be traveling.
I'm getting out
man.
this summer.
Last night really showed me a lot. You feel me? So these next couple months that we got in store is gonna be lit, man.
Facts.
I'm excited to
Be
be
outside.
doing
this
this shit
summer.
with y'all, for real.
You gotta stay focused.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm next time stay focused.
Yeah, man.
you got a song for everything.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Y'all got any
I
final
do.
remarks?
You know I do.
Nah, you got some.
Niggas gonna get more people on the podcast and interesting people.
We getting
up on
Puda.
here
That's going. I'm gonna hit Puda up. Like, yo, get on this
to
shit.
talk about something that we
Nah,
matters.
we trying to get
Focus.
we gotta try to get different types of people on here, like
Yeah,
scientists. You feel me?
facts.
Like,
Hey, my parents gonna
historians.
come on the joint pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what they do for a living. I'ma just let y'all anticipate
Yeah.
that next episode. Because
But now that we getting grown folks on the podcast, it's getting serious. You feel me?
I'm
Like,
telling you, everybody and their mama wanna come on the podcast now.
I'll be
Level
on
up,
my
level
super
up,
time.
level up, level up, level up.
yeah, but like Zai was saying, we're gonna get different types of people on the podcast to talk about different things that we got going on. You feel me?
Facts.
Even people that got different perspectives and views on life. You feel me? Just to
Mhm.
see and pick niggas' brains apart. You feel me? And plus, you never know what you can learn from the average, bro, the random person. You feel me?
Somebody always knows something you don't know. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's
That's a fact.
so much shit in this world that we don't know about.
And while we're here, we might as well learn from everybody that we
Exactly.
can learn from. That's willing to teach us something. You feel me? So,
That's really what I've been doing too. Like, on my spare time, like, any chance I get, when my grandfather need help, I would help that man, bro. Cause like, he be showing me hella shit, bro.
I'm telling you.
Like, he really showed. As funny as it sound, he really showed me that it's possible to survive without knowing how to cook, bro. Like,
To vibe without knowing
no,
how to
survive
cook.
without
Oh,
knowing how to
survive.
cook. Yeah.
I think you could survive off water for the rest of your life.
Nah, you need some type of food, but you could survive off of water longer than you can survive off of food.
Right, because I remember watching some shit on Animal Planet. That used to be my shit. These niggas got stranded in the Grand Canyon. Yeah. So,
because I
think if you go without water for too long, you die faster than if it was without food.
Because
dehydration.
Food adds hydration to us.
Right. And our body already made up like 90%.
And these bottles of water right here, heat can get through it, which causes chemicals to.
That's why you're never supposed to drink a water bottle that's been out in the sun.
Yeah.
Been in your car and shit.
And these bottles right here don't have no minerals in it. All this does is quench our thirst. So this is merely like drinking soda.
Dasani make you even more thirsty.
Yeah, this is merely like soda without all the flavor and shit. So really, you gotta add your own minerals and shit and drink water out of glasses. But then again, that takes time because you really have to care about your health and all that. And I feel like that's a good step to go because a lot of issues that people have in life is simply off of shit that we're not even aware of. Simply off of snacks and food and shit that's literally fucking up your emotions without you understanding it. Like niggas, and it's easy to see it in little kids. When you give a little kid some food and they didn't eat, they get turned. They start jumping up and down, playing. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? As we get older, we forget about all that. Oh, that's just what little kids do. No, it is not. They come out with commercials that tell you all the time, I'm not the same when I don't have a Snickers bar. They show you in all these commercials that the food deals with your emotions, however you feeling. So I feel like however an animal was killed and you eat that shit, you taking up on that emotion. So if you ate a cow that got killed in the slaughterhouse that was squished with 20 other cows, you gonna feel that sorrow and shit that cow felt sometime within that week that you ate that meat. And it happens like that's just how life is.
You could say the same thing about pork. That's why people.
Everything.
Not only that, but
candy, sugar,
it's two different types of people. You got people who eat because they mood eaters. They fucking like when they're sad they eat ice cream. But then you got the people who eat because they. How do I explain it? Like some people eat just because it makes them happy. Some people eat just to fill themselves up. So the people who eat past filling themselves up, or people who eat just because it's pleasure to them. People eat for pleasure. Some people eat to survive. Me personally, I eat for pleasure.
I was talking to my aunt. My aunt said growing up, she had a sugar addiction. She used to love like those cakes and shit. And she said growing up, now she said she's trying to understand why was she so addicted to sugar. And she said she was missing love growing up. And love, they consider love sweet. And what is sugar? Sugar is sweet. So she was replacing the sugar as love that she wasn't receiving. So,
I could definitely feel that shit. Because, anytime, I get in a badass mood, I'm like, yo, I gotta eat. I'm definitely, like, a mood eater. Like, whatever mood I'm in. Because I don't know, that shit just, release endorphins in my body. Where it's just,
and all that shit.
Yeah, so.
And that's what anything that we use as a medium can be used as a detriment by life. I remember when we were in Vegas, we were going to a different casino, and there was a white lady in front of me.
They're my people, too.
Oh, all right.
I'm at the red belt.
All right, bet. Well, I was in Vegas with a white lady, and I'm like, damn, what you about to get into? I'm like, you about to go gamble? She like, nah. Then I'm like, she like, I lost a lot of bread. She like, I'm about to go shopping. I'm like, shopping? Yeah. She like, yeah. She like, yeah, you don't do that when you're sad? I'm like, nah.
Yeah, retail therapy. So, I feel you. Yeah, as soon as I get in a bad mood, I start eating. That's crazy how you said your aunt had a sugar addiction. I got a salt addiction. I fucking started wanting Lay's chips and all of that shit. And that's been like that for years. Nah, because the crazy part about it is when you do that shit for so long, it'd be so hard to get off that shit. I've been trying to get off that shit for years. So
it's just something is missing that niggas is looking for something else to substitute it for. And once you find it, you'll be straight.
Yeah.
You'll be good, and then you'll.
I already know what it is, but
start to question, why was I even addicted to something like this? Since we don't have sense of self, identity, we're missing self-revelation, self-knowledge, and one more other thing that makes up identity.
And
that's what we're missing today.
We appreciate y'all watching the podcast.
Yeah.
Yo,
I forgot all about that little nigga.
He threw the ball at him. He was like, yeah.
Nigga's eyes here.